Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to Eden's Secret. I just thought I'd show you me taking them out of the mould. The other great thing with melt and pour is you don't have to line your mould. That's it, easy as peasy. And this one is Pink Issy. I used to call it Pink Champagne, and I still think I'd like to call it Pink Champagne. I keep saying to myself, oh, I'm going to go back to the old name. But I always had a pink champagne and a blue champagne. The pink, if you like Issey Miyake, you'll like this. The pink champagne is the ladies and the blue is the men's. Right, I have lost my knife. As per usual, I'm just going to give it a wipe. Someone asked me the other day about the music you can hear in the background. I know it's gone a little bit quiet there, but I just typed in uplifting music and that is what comes up. There's lots of different ones. I'm just looking for a tune to go with my business at the moment. Right, so here we are. We're going to cut this one, and if I have time we might get Enchantment in on the same video, but if not we will do a separate video for Enchantment. Now this may look hot pink. I mean, it is hot pink, but it's not fluorescent pink like the Raspberry Ripple. It's a different pink altogether. I thought the music would carry on. It is. It's playing. I just couldn't hear it. I have a feeling it's gonna pick up. I'm so glad I've just started answering the comments on the melt and pours this morning. I'm so glad you all like them. As I say, when I started, I used to hear people knocking glycerin soap all the time. And that's actually why I started making the cold process. But I would never have gotten rid of the glycerin, because the glycerin soap is what got me to where I was at that time. So if you are going to go into the glycerin, melt and pour, vegetable glycerin, whatever you want to call it, you know, carry both. There's nothing wrong with carrying both. So that is I think I might go back to pink champagne. It sounds so much nicer. Let me know what you think anyway with your comments, and I will take on board what you say. So I'll just let you look at that for now while I get the Enchantment out. The good thing with the glycerin soap, you can put it in the fridge if you need it to set up quick. So that's the Enchantment. I think, I'm not sure, but after this one I will be bringing you some different styles. But as I said, it's just that these are the first ones ordered. So for now, I mean, it changes all the time. it doesn't mean because these are the ordered ones that these are the best sellers. It just so happens that these are the ones that people want at the moment. Now this smell is a bit like Angel, but it's got some real girly notes to it, and I used to call this, oh, years ago in the beginning, I used to call it Party Girl. But I went through a phase where I was going to give every single soap I don't know, like not a Disney name, but a name like Enchantment. Gosh, I can't even think of any others at the moment. Yeah, I can't think of a single one. So we are going to cut this one. And I just made this morning, that's why I've had it in the fridge. The other thing someone mentioned about, do we have to let these cure? No, you don't need to let melt and pour cure. You can sell it as soon as it comes out with a mould. Now, if you are adding ingredients though, I add shea butter, etc., or I buy in a shea butter base. If you're adding any ingredients to your soap, melt and pour base, you do have to let it cure, because if you have a go at using it as soon as you've added the shea butter and then you let it set, or whatever ingredients you're going to add, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, it takes away the lathering ability, so you have to let it cure again for 6 weeks. That's what I do. I have it in the great big tubs. I melt that tub, and then I add my shea butter and whatever other ingredients I want to put into it. I do put a little bit of extra fractionated coconut oil, a little bit of jojoba oil, and I do put a little bit of vitamin E oil in there as well, just to let it cure out so that its lathering ability comes back, because that's one of the things that people love about melt and pour. I know there's lots of SLS free soap bases out there, but people like bubbles, they really do. Hopefully soon they'll bring out an SLSA melt and pour. I'm sure that'll be on the horizon. So I noticed there was a couple of comments about asking when these would be available on the website. Well, they've always been available